Alright, hello people, and welcome to the review of the quarters and potentially semis. But yeah, we're gonna start with quarters, and now we will be on worms for the next maps. So we start with OG against Lag, renamed the Dream Police. So on this map, what's going to be different is really the shrine that gives, how much is it? 150, 120. I love worms. Let's see. $120 actually. Okay. So yeah, fighting for the shrine is usually good. So let's see. OG is playing Spirit Way. Spirit Way, and we have DRM playing MY Balance, as we could call it. So DRM opening with Ranger and Front to the bottom. They are not, no team is double running apparently. And OG is going foodies. OG is running 2 hammers and 2 spears. And so right now it's Luck who has the shrine. The flag hasn't been capped by either team so far. And now DRM is pushing with 3 damage on the backside. They have committed, and OG are looking for the big full team collapse actually. I guess it's just one guy going front side to sandwich them. Is anyone gonna flag for DRM? Yes, here it comes. So this guy is probably playing Euro alone and can potentially, yeah, cripple people. 7 is there. Alright, so flag is, well, I'm gonna make this a bit smaller. Where is the flag of OG? It's in their base. The spirits are down. And now Lag is fighting 8v8. OG not flagging for now. Even Infuriating Hit is down. Oh wait, there's another set of spirit there. Okay, but I think Infuriating Hit is coming. This guy is trying to shut down the Ranger with his KD. Yeah, you see he's not using it. He wants to KD the Infuriating Hit. I think he got it. Oh, never mind. He faked right in time. Oh, but he gets complicated. Complicated on Infuriating Hit. So OG a bit in trouble right now. They don't have the big spirit up, but NR and Trank are actually up. And they still kill a Ranger. Weird death. No? Wasn't that a weird death? Infuriating Hit was still not up. It's only now that it gets up. So Lag, I guess Lag are too much under pressure. 122, damn. That's a lot of damage. So DRM cannot really take the 8v8, it looks like. They do get a boost. They still have the shrine. Now OG is pushing with 3 fronts, 2 monks, and they have a 7 monk instead of the heal writ. Probably a good thing on this map. That needs a bit more of mobility, I guess. And OG are flagging on their ranger. DRM splitting with the MY and the warrior. This archer has been alive for an eternity, I feel like. So unfortunately this 2v2 doesn't do much for DRM as long as there's a damage close. There's... Bro, how long are you guys gonna spend on this archer? And OG capped the flag on the ranger. OG are in good control right now. They are running a backup. They have flag controlled. And they are forcing DRM back in their base. DRM has to split more stuff, I guess. They really want to be able to do anything on split. This guy has the flag, yeah. Where is the backup flag? Oh, the ranger has it, okay. So the ranger cannot really flag through the back. He's gonna get faced by the probably. Is he ranger necro? So the 8 monk is out, but he's getting crippled forever. But I guess they do need to connect that 8 monk to the split if DRM wants to do anything with it. Because right now it's just 3 damage. And I think only the ranger has a self heal. I feel like they should be able to take a knight at least. Yeah. Okay. Easy knight, no pressure taken for that. What is going on with the flag here? So this guy has to be a coward, I guess. Or is he hiding his Okay, maiming spear. Okay, he's coward maiming spear. So here comes the collapse of the warrior. The 8 monk is now on split. What is going on? There is... Okay, there's another warrior, so it's 3 of the warriors on from OG are on this 8 monk. He's in big trouble. 8 goes down. I guess the prot was not there. That's half the time as well, so it's gonna be pretty bad. This guy is crippled. And it's all the 3 of the warriors. Yeah, not looking good for OG. They took a knight, but that's pretty much the only thing they did. They do have the shrine, but if you roll DP, the shrine won't matter too much. And now OG are gonna be able to go pretty hard at main. OG are trying to contain DRM. They are taking the shrine. The knights are still up. And the base res is happening. Alright, the smart shadow phase there to be able to flag and instantly TP out if OG were to collapse. And meanwhile they're splitting Ranger, 8 Monk and the Warrior, and the Sin is gonna join the split as well. So it's good for DRM, they got the flag out. OG doesn't have a backup. A knight died also, which makes sense, like no damage, all the damage of DRM is kinda leaving. So let's see, we have Warrior, Warrior 8, Ranger putting spirits. The other warrior is also here. What is DRM doing right now? They are full collapsing? I don't think that's the right move. DRM has DP already. I don't think merging like this is good for them. The monks are there. All the monks are out, but yeah, this is not looking great. Oof, and it's after time again. 8 monk is 30 DP after time. I think that was a big mistake, that merge. Don't know why they did that. So what is it now? It's just a 8 defending MY. Oh, warrior is dead. Okay. Yeah, this is terrible for lag. Alright, the coward is slightly late for the second damage. I don't know if they still care about the second damage. It's a ranger and the MOI is maybe it's not even much to threat this monk. What elite is he? Is he Melshot? Oh, Hunter. So escape? Oh, they get the second knight. No, he's not escape. He just used Nutstride. So I guess he might be a practice tense, maybe. So OG didn't do much in that time. I guess OG is looking just to snare and collapse and DP the split out. So DRM for the third time going for the split. Now it's 30 DP on this guy. Practice tense. Okay. Okay, what is this move? The warrior is coming this way to take the shrine and try to turtle them. The Ya is there. I think the Ya and the coward have swapped spots, which would make sense, I guess. So they're neutralizing the shrine, and now guy is going to collapse through the back and like turtle them into base. Wait, 7 is back as well? Okay. Where's the damage of Dervish Mesmer? I don't know if they saw, but there's no 7. So Dervish Mesmer could theoretically go hard at main right now. But they're running flags, so it's not happening. And now DRM Split has to escape through the Ya, through the Spirit. There goes the defensive D shot. Ali is there, but it's not enough. One of the warrior goes down. For DRM, all the spirits are here. And now it's Coward, Ya, Hammer. There's gonna be more deaths here, I think, for DRM. Probably no distance. Yeah, and DRM are just under big pressure now. They might just lose the game. What is the Dervish doing? I think he's staying around to try to res, but we know OG likes to use a D shot here on their ranger. So this guy is just res controlling. I think OG is just going to end. They're going for the end. Where is Krona? Krona should have almost pushed forward. Try to res the closest monk. Oh man, all the monks are dead so far away. Yeah, and it's game. Alright, well, it's just OG collapsing the splits, but there were some really questionable decisions from DRM, like merging at some point. Why would you ever go for the merge? I don't know. Really questionable. Alright, and I guess it's us next match. Okay, okay. All right, so let's watch. We have GGK playing against HH. HH playing good old trip front double mez. And JK is playing trip front double mez also, but with a warrior paragon instead of the Lisa. So build wise, HH has the better build because they have better flag runner and a character that can have the shrine and cannot be answered with the Lisa. So JJK sending initially one guy, two guys joining, and JJK going for the footies, giving up the shrine in the beginning. Here comes one first prod D. It's like the second prod D is also coming. Yeah, chaining prod Ds on the 7 and 6 to keep footies alive. Warrior Para going for the shrine. Lisa entering. And haven't paid attention. What's the flag situation? Both teams are holding on the Mesrit. I think PI against Pilic. And I think it's Isurge on the Mezes. Hilber's life sheet. Oh, blue. Never mind. Blue cap the shrine. Let's see which elite they have on prot. Life sheet as well. So I guess it's kind of even on the backline builds. So JJK giving up the shrine as they cannot really contest it and they go for capping first. They are now bringing second flag on the Warrior Paragon. HH overcaps and the Lisa goes to run as well. So HH is slightly ahead on flags right now. They should probably do a double run. Sorry, did I say HH? Yeah, JJK should do a double run basically. So they're running next flag on the Meze. HH were trying to get the footies, but the footies were kept alive until now. No protties on the footies, so it's gonna be rough to keep them alive. Now it's the Warrior Paragon that goes down, getting answered by the Hammer. And also the Lisa. Two people going down for one warrior. Blue capped the tower. So here comes the flag of JJK. They need to cap this flag quickly. The footies are still up. One is down. HH has no backup right now, so if this flag gets through, and that was the worst that could have happened for JJK. They lost the flag, and therefore HH can keep killing and not care about running flag. And the shrine is blue again. Warrior running flag. Lisa is gonna get a backup, it looks like. So it's 4 damage. Yeah, so the Lisa is running flag right now. Warrior is going for the thing. And I guess here... Yeah, I don't know. JJK could have waited that maybe they respawn the player for the shrine. But it can just be the Lisa. Lisa can just drop the flag and go down. So yeah, for sure JJK pushing that flag was risky. Now a lot of people are dead after time. Shrine is capped. I guess HH doesn't know or doesn't care about the Warrior Paragon right now. A bit weird, they swapped. They kept the Lisa at main, they sent the Meze back. Oh no, the Lisa is also going. Once again, HH is sending 2 guys. I guess one goes to defend, one takes the shrine. Yeah, never mind. And the pit of JJK has been kinda emptied. There's only one archer left. And at this point the game is really hard for JJK. Maybe this guy has snare? Nah, just double burn. So JJK gets a flag out in this. HH has no flag, but they can just run on the Lisa whenever they need to. Oh, the food. Wait, the second foodie got killed, I guess? I guess they killed one foodie in the beginning. But here's where the build advantage favors HH. Can't really get pushed on the Lisa. Warrior solo pushing the next eventual flag or just the base. So it's a bit rough because there's no good answers besides sending 4. Oh yeah, but wait, hold on. For context, for people that don't know. At this point of the game, it was going pretty bad. So we just said, fuck it, let's go all in, defend on 8. Just try to do something with our 5 damage. But yeah, it didn't work as you can see. So Warrior Para is gonna gain some time by trying to get the shrine, forcing a dervish out. I guess the Mesmer died out of range, so JJK are down 1 player. Yeah, and that's 2 monks down. It's game over. So it all went down kind of from that first flag that got returned. The kill and the return on that flag was terrible. And so HH moves on to the next map. So the third game is going to be team against damage. Let's see if damage played the 4-4 again. They did. So damage keeps playing the same build they had on burning. They had good control on burning with this build, so I guess they're looking to reproduce the same. Team playing Ranger double mez. No surprises here. It's pretty much their favorite build this mat, I think. So let's see. Team is double running first flag, sending only 3 to main, 4 split, and damage is sending 4 bottom, also double running the flag. So it's gonna be 3v3 at main team and 4-4 on the bottom. It's gonna, is it, so it's 2 monks, mesmer, and here they have the Rit. Okay. So damage caps first. They want to get the flood game going. Team overcaps, and the bottom side of team is the 2 damage, 2 no, it's one monk 3 damage. They lose the shrine. So now the prot is coming. So team is fighting to overload this side, but 7 monk of team is gonna be in huge trouble. I don't think they can get this flag through at main team. Holly didn't. I guess he was already gone. Okay, this is really dangerous for team. Having solo monk against 3 damage to push flags as well. Damage is ahead on flag. The split team of damage has to get the fuck out. And here it's the danger of 4-4 on this map, I would say, is one side can be very pushed in, like damage is being right now, and they can get collapsed. Damage dies, but it doesn't matter too much. It's gonna base res, but here they're gonna get collapsed, and these guys are not able to connect with them, and that's the danger. 7 gets killed as it's supposed to. So let's see what happens with this big collapse here. 7 based. Team is fighting. Damage is sending 1 elite to the shrine. And damage will boost. Okay, so the collapse managed to kill the dervish. The danger, I would say, for damage taking deaths like that is I don't think they have many reses. I think the only res is this guy. So that's gonna hurt a bit. In 4-4 when you get one guy down, it's very hurtful. So what is playing? Is it 2 Ellies? They're really committed on the side here. They could get collapsed. I think this warrior, if he sees, no, he's not going for it. Holy being disciplined, running flags. The 8 monk gets caught. The split is caught basically. Where was Crystal? He's there. And some DP accumulating. So yeah, so far it's been Damage winning the top in the beginning, pushing a bit harder, but Damage losing the bottom. They had to pull back and there was one collapse, and that's pretty much where we're at. Okay, so here comes the base res. Damage does not take any deaths right now. Really important. 4 is crippled. Maybe there's a return. The second monk is staying at main a bit to support. But this is never mind, the writ is gonna change. I was gonna say, when your 2 monks are stuck like this, it can be very hard to resplit one of the monks. But I guess they have heals on the writ, so they can split. So Damage is playing the flag game. They want to get the flag more than the split right now. Team already has a backup flag, so bit dangerous maybe for the main team of Damage. I wonder how it is though now that you have this big support. Why it's such a mess right now. There's a fight happening here. Yeah, the fight is happening basically here. 8 monk is defending a writ. Team is trying to go hard, but team is missing their 8. They have 2 monks against 4 damage right now. One, two, three, four, yeah. So team are pulling back a bit. They realize it's kinda crazy what they were doing. They're going for the collapse after time. They will try to get this guy. Is the warrior charged? Damage is following really closely. Here comes the coward. Will they get him in time? Nope. Damage managed to save, and now Damage has a flag capped, so never mind. I guess team had a backup not far away. And it's a... what is this sandwich? What is this hot dog spread out over the map? Oh, this is so scary for Damage right now, I feel like. They overcapped. I guess Holy just brought that last flag. Now team needs to drop Damage to run. It's 6 damage right now for Damage. 8 versus 7. But they do have 2 writs that basically don't do damage. Especially if they're together, kinda. So I guess it's not 6 damage, it's in the end it's 5 damage against 3 monks for a brief period of time. I guess that's a little weakness of being 2 writs like that in this build. The collapse doesn't have, sorry, the merge doesn't have as much threat as it could if you had an actual damage guy here. But let's see, so team is overloading the shrine side. They have the prot coming. So it's back to the same scenario as the beginning, as Holy's double running with the Derv. I think the split of damage just needs to try to hold and not come here. I don't think coming here is good. It's just gonna bring the prot to a favorable place where he can escort his 7 monk. Yeah, I guess this guy needs to resplit. Where is Holy Mesmerize? Okay, I guess they're swapping Mesmer and Derv. Sorry, and Mesmer. Mesmer and Ellie. Are swapping. So where's the prot? The prot is at main. Only one monk here. And they had Mesmer, Ellie, Rit. Right. Where's the... Oh my god, where's the second Ellie? Never mind, the two Ellies are at main. I don't think this is good. Don't think this is good for damage. Two Ellies are not gonna necessarily score kills here against the prot. At least it shouldn't. And Holy Living main team means people are not running flags. The allies that swapped with Holy are not running the flags. Now team is ahead on flags and they can go very aggressive. And there's a merge happening. One monk is down for damage. I don't know if this guy has a snare, but team has some snares to catch people. They have Melt Shot, Coward. I don't know if they have Cryptig on the Dervish. Now team is way ahead on flags. So, damage needs to resplit and get the discipline going. The plan has to come back. But for sure they have swapped one alien Mesmer. Damn, I can't click. Damage trying to sandwich team. Split response. There's a Mesmer kind of alone here. He's going for the shrine. Oh, Dervish is getting a backup. Okay, team wants to keep the flag advantage. Okay, the Dervish is here as well now. So it's like 5 people splitting for damage and only 3 main team. Now the main team of... Nah, they still have a rate actually. They would always have a rate on each side. What is team answering with the prot? I think that makes sense. I think the prot should go where the Mesmer is. Still really risky though, because... Oh no, it's 5v5. The team is in pressure. This guy has no spirit bond against the Ellies. That could be at main. But team managed to avoid any deaths. And I think, yeah, damage is not running flags. Team way ahead. They have a backup. Oh, he cripples the guy. He's getting full spiked. 8 monk is not in range. Dervish is down, but that's the difference for this build is they can comfortably res, so taking a death is not as threatening. Yeah, since Holy left the main team, there's not flag. The flag running has been terrible at main. Damage had a good control of the flag in the first 3 minutes, and since then it's not been good. Now there's too much damage here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 damage. Okay, team is going very aggressive on the push side. They will get the boost for sure, but they're defending on just 2 guys against 4. So okay, this is almost like a all-in scenario happening, kind of. No, never mind. Team has to come back. Maybe the split managed to get an NPC here. They're being very, very cautious. That's the issue with 4-4 on Worms. I feel it's so easy to collapse. It's not like Uncharted or Burning. Shit, I didn't see this. What happened? Okay, so damage killed main with the 2 Ellies because 7 has no Spirit Bond. It's almost like if team is gonna have the solo monk at main team, maybe they could swap 7 and 8 so they have Spirit Bond on both sides. Damage pushing with the 4-man split. Team a bit in trouble right now. They don't have flag, they're a bit shaked off. The ranger wants to collapse through the back with the pin down. I mean the mail shot. Now the prot is back at main for the 2 Ellies. Because he kinda realized I cannot leave 7 alone, but for me the answer would be to trade 8 and 7 instead. So that you have Spirit Bond against the Ellies. Like 8 should follow the Ellies, and if they go main team, he swaps with 7, and the prot follows the Mesmer. I think that's the best way team can approach. Base res on Holy. Well, this is not looking good. All the split side of damage got caught. They're all dying after time, kind of. The 2 monks are there, but it's too much damage, I guess. But I guess here they take NPCs, though. You see 7 is once again alone against Elementalist without a Spirit Bond, so once again they should have swapped. Oh my god, team has caught everybody on the back and now they're gonna catch everybody on the front. Oh, never mind, I guess they don't care. They end the game. I mean, why not? After all, the 2 monks are down, there's no reses. Okay, no heal monk on the push side for team. But it's game over anyways. So yeah, I'm not sure why Damage changed their game plan. That was, in my opinion, the best. Having Dervish Mesmer main, staying ahead on flags and splitting, because what team was doing was over defending the split side. So main team of Damage should have been able to win a lot that game. It was just one collapsed, and because of one collapse, they started swapping their tactics, which I don't think was the right call. And congrats to team, we move on. And here we are for the biggest surprise, the last quarterfinal, opposing Enway. Enway playing double mez, Spirit Light weapon, balance. That's the new hot build in the streets. And YM playing 2 fronts, Once again, the Lisa Derv that removes enchants and drains energy. I don't even know if we can consider that a front. I don't know if he has points in Scythe Mastery. Mesmer and the Writ. So, it's an interesting matchup, I guess. Once again, I would say before the game even starts that this raid should try to mirror this Dervish, I think. Okay, anyways, let's see what's going on. So 3 bottom, 3v3. No, never mind. The Mesmer of YM is looking to go down. So, okay, so they have like 2 heals on each side, kinda. YM has also 2 heals on each side. So right now it's 4-4. Both sides have Monk Writ or Monk plus Prot. And with this Writ, I don't think you can get ever pressured by this damage. There's actually no Mesmers for YM. The Mesmer is down. I think Enway main team has an advantage right now. And here the thing is Enway has a Mesmer on both sides, so I guess they have a bit more of threat because of that. But the shrine is blue, so little advantage right now. What is the Prot playing? Life Sheet. Life Sheet Wrath. Whoa, Life Sheet Wrath. Whoa, okay. And the Mesmer. Alright. So anyway, it's kind of forced to pull back from the 4-4 on the bottom. I guess the Writ creates some degen and pressure, and maybe there's some lack of bar push going on for Enway backline right there. The Writ is pushing back. Who's gonna defend this guy? Yeah, I think Enway wants to open the flag game. This guy is gonna defend and this guy is gonna run the backup flag. Yeah, I think that's what they are calling to do. There we go. Enway caps the flag. And this ritualist job is to defend the other Writ. Who is running? The Lisa is running flags for YM. Writ mirrors. Let's watch a bit. Signet of Pios, Restrain. Empathy on Meze. He dodges the complicate on his on his Signet. Oh, he dropped the flag. Oh, I didn't see. Okay, the Writ came back to main, so both Writs are back main team. No death so far after the first 4 minutes. And right now it's just Lisa running flags. And who's running flags for these guys? But YM seem way more under pressure as a general thing. Does he have Rending Aura or Mystic Corruption? So they have Mystic. Do they have a Mystic counter? Shield Guardian, Life Sheath, Word of Healing, double woe for YM. But they have the Rit at main, so they should be fine. YM is ahead on flags. The hybrid Lisa is holding the flag. I don't think he has a Mirage Cloak. Oh, I guess this guy has the disease counter with his bar. Lisa haste. One of the footy is about to go down. Enway has to cap the flag. One footy is dead. And now YM is gonna try to do things, I guess. They are ahead on the flags. It's their time. Who's running for Enway? It's the Mez. Nobody yet. YM has the shrine, by the way, so they're able to hold. Ooh. Risky. Maybe risky to run on the support. YM running a flag already. Enway is looking to double run flags to try to get ahead. Will YM do the same? Doesn't look like. So to be fair, maybe Enway, yeah, exactly, should double run another one. All right. So Enway is sending the Rit to the shrine, and so is the other team doing. So both Rits are out of the main teams. Maybe that's gonna open a bit more of pressure kill potential on both sides. Enway just needs to get this flag through. There we go. The footy, the footy. Nice, footy's up. Should have done a battle of the blood songs, that could have been fun. So Enway is not running right now. They're trying to kill, but remember there are these things around that counters the pressure. And Enway is now running a flag as well. So it's a pretty close match. There's been 0 deaths so far after 10 minutes. No double run. And the Lisa is instantly running a new flag. Maybe Enway should just double run one or twice so they can eventually get a good window to try to do something. Enway is working on the second footy at this point. YM is doing something different now. They're double running. They're also Enway is trying to go for the shrine. And this guy is crippling the Rit, so the Rit can't go, which is a pretty good thing. I don't think O'Neill should be here though. There's really no reason for O'Neill to be here. Okay, so the 8th monk also comes here, I guess. Well, a bit weird situation just happened, but they neutralized the shrine though, so now YM has no more shrine. But YM double run, I think. So the flag advantage is coming back a bit to YM, and Enway is retreating from this. Oh yeah, there was an extra player. Now the Rit wants to go again, but the other Rit is just gonna go again. This is such a weird game. He's actually not going. What the hell? Yeah. He just realized. Where's the Dervish? Dervish is still trying to get the last footy. He almost get it. Ooh, and YM. Dervish trying to go for footies on both sides. Oh, he got it. He got the last footy. Yeah, huge for Enway. And they're also running the backup. Meanwhile, bottom is it's a 3v3. Rit, 8 and Warrior mirrors, but there's a Mesmer coming. The prot is following very closely. Good follow from the prot monk. Now it's the 7 monks that are gonna be alone. And I think this is really good for... I was gonna say for Enway, but the prot is there. If they could somehow put this guy bottom and force the prot out, and they can create a Dervish Mesmer against this solo monk, that would be the best. They need to make this guy leave the main team. Maybe they should run flag, hold it, and take the 3v3. They should do that, actually. They should do that 100%. Because YM cannot fight a good 3v3 on the top. They don't have a Mesmer. So Enway should just bring a flag, give it to this guy, hold the flag, send the Meze to the bottom to force the prot monk to follow him to the bottom. And then Enway just kills this guy. Easy. So let's see if they can see that. So right now they're doing that exactly. Okay, let's go, let's go. So right now don't give a fuck about this prot. Just go on 7. Don't care about the prot. I mean, it's still good though, because Enway can obviously kill on this side, but I would see more value killing bottom. Sorry, top. Yeah, because now they're connected. Now they're connected. And now it's the best time to kill this guy, but the dervish is not there. He over snared the prot, I would say. Yeah. Wait, but okay, YM is dying on the split though. So they died to the split because they had one less player, naturally, because there's 3 guys of YM there against 2 of Enway. So YM got full wiped in this skirmish. Somebody ran a flag. I guess they were holding. They were still holding. That's what happened on Enway. What do they do for this? They take the knights. A lot of DP. They took the shrine also in that movement. Okay, so Enway are in a very good spot. My God, yo, so much energy. So yeah, Enway are in a really good spot right now. They just need to not die, which shouldn't happen because they have this writ, and because YM doesn't have a second Domez. The thing though is YM is gonna push a flag, and Enway doesn't have backup. No boost for Enway, or maybe they will get the boost. I guess at this point they get the boost. I don't think YM saw the opportunity to quickly flag. I don't even know why they have the flag on 8. They dropped the flag. This is terrible for YM. But somehow Enway seems a bit under pressure. There comes the big regeneration. Enway got the boost, got the shrine. I think they're just under pressure in general. They haven't been able to recover since they pushed the pit. The footy is down. YM is not even caring about the flag at all. I guess it's full retreat for Enway. They just need to get off high sets and recover. Yeah, look at their bars. Mon goes down. I guess they have to be smart with dying here, maybe. Oh my god. Well, that's the second res that is down. And it's all up to this guy to res. I'm honestly really surprised about what I'm seeing. Like, how did Enway get pressured so much against 4.5 damage, having themselves Spirit Light weapon? I don't think the warrior should split, by the way. Oh my god, he got rupted. The boost! You just boosted. Res again. 20 seconds. Is Sebi gonna do the impossible? They still have the Rit, but I think he just got... Oh, the Gildor has the weapon, but so much damage. Oh my god, he got cowered. I think I didn't pay attention, but I think he got cowered by the hammer. Oh my god, I think the warrior should have stayed. If the warrior stays, he can KD the Mesmer or just try to line back and help a bit. But yeah, I have to say I'm really surprised that from YM like Pit, Enway was forced to retreat all the way back. So interesting. I guess I'm gonna do the semis at this point. Alright, semi-finals on Uncharted. Better split map, I would say. So we got OG playing Singast with the ST Rit. So is he gonna have the same Feast of Souls technology once again? Oh, and they have a Rit over the Mesmer. Soothing. So yeah, I guess OG are playing a long game. They're playing a build for 28 kind of. What is YM playing? YM is playing 4-4 split. Dervish Mez, front Mez Rit on both sides. Tachikoma is defending with love. 2v4 defending for OG right now. OG are going hard at main. They're keeping their prot, they're keeping their 7. They only dropped one Ellie to flag. And here is the collapse move incoming. We've seen OG do this quite many times. They let the split commit, they push hard, and once the position is settled for a clean collapse, they go for it. It's still 4v4 in a sense. Oh my god, what was that? How did that happen? Was it Cruel Spear? What the hell was that damage? Anyways, let's see. So here they flagged on the Mesmer. So despite the collapse, YM is winning his 4-4 on the backside. They have Holy Spear. Oh my god, okay, Holy Spear is huge to counter this thing. I guess they got inspired by their Swiss rounds games. So it's 4 people defending. OG is running the flag for free, kind of. I mean, it's 2 monks on this side for OG, but this guy doesn't have his own self speed. It's pretty sad for him. YM is big time ahead on flags. Thing is, YM main team takes the footies actually through 7 and 6. Must assume Kasparov has... No, I don't think he has anything special. Just seems to be... Yeah, it's just Spirit Light Weapon. So, okay. I don't know how the footies died there without the Mesmer so easily, but whatever. Okay, OG is doing something different, I think. They're gonna defend on 2 monks. 7 and 8. And they're gonna push with all their damage. 4 damage. What is attacking again? It's Wraith Mesmer, and this thing. They need to go more aggressive. They have like a monk and a support Wraith. YM needs to be more aggressive. Otherwise they're not gonna kill through 2 burst. I mean 2 woes just spamming on each NPC. Also they're bowling on the choke point against Lamentation. Oh, Binding Chain. So OG has a snare on their Wraith. And here comes the collapse, but this time the collapse of OG should be stronger because they're gonna be 5 versus 4. Oh my god, okay, never mind. YM Monk is actually there. So, yeah, very good follow from the Monk. Though the damage of the Paragon is insane. What is this guy, Elite? Okay, you're alone, right. Oh! Wait, what's happening here? Am I drunk or something? Did they swap their monks, YM, or never mind, they always had the monk. I thought they had 2 monks, YM. 2, 4, 5, 4, so... Man, this team needs to kill. It's literally just an ST Wraith. Okay, 3rd damage is coming this side. But yeah, YM needs to... I think they need to contest the flags here and not let them flag for free. Like, I don't think OG has the bar push at main team if they were to fight against 3 damage. It is 2 Gust Ellis though, so that would help to get the flags through. Okay, YM Mesmer being very disciplined, running the flags all the time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 people of OG pushing. I have a feeling OG is gonna keep collapsing, but they're gonna collapse with more. I think that's what they should do. They should just collapse all the damage, I feel like. Because at best it becomes an ugly choke point against Singust, and I'm sure they kill with that. But let's see, they're doing 2 sins. Oh, the Rit is here, which makes totally sense to have the Rit away from the Holy Spear. Okay, OG pushing extremely hard with 6 people. So that means the second monk is here. Or is this guy serious? Yes, he's here. YM really needs to win the other side, but they're wasting so much time sending back the warrior para instead of pushing hard here. I do like the idea of putting the warrior para. Oh man, what? Oh my god, what they should have done, YM, is put the warrior para main team when OG only had the ST Rit. Like, that would have been such a GG move. It's almost like they should maybe swap warrior para and the dervish. Oh my god, YM is losing so much time. OG is just pushing the base with like 6 people. And they're just taking NPCs, they're doing pressure. And YM is wasting so much time running around. Now OG has the boost. They have the NPCs. It's only 2 knights actually. But yeah, YM just swap your warrior paragon and your dervish. Put dervish on the other side. Use the warrior para holy spear against the spirits. And you'll see great things happen. And this guy is also a victim in general against elemental damage, so might as well have the warrior with big armor. Obviously the other side is completely stuck and locked. Nothing is gonna happen there. Yeah, I was gonna say, in the end, OG doesn't have... Oh, they have res on this Rit. Okay. OG doesn't have a lot of bar push main team, but doesn't matter too much if they can boost. All they would need is a res sig and... Alright, YM gets a flag. Yeah, I don't know. I would just split the derv from this perspective. Split the derv, bolt the knights on the archer with the derv on the split. Keep the warrior para main. Now the problem is, since OG are in good shape, kind of, they don't need to do anything in a sense. Okay, YM is trying their initial 4. What really bothers me though is seeing 2 monks defend and YM never trying to contest the flags. Alright, OG double running flags. Feel like YM are lost right now. Not They don't have any ideas. Here comes another collapse. And the monk is not there though this time. He's very far away, so we'll see. Ah, you have to go, bro. You have to go, indeed. Yeah, I don't know why he miscommunications there or something. And that's the successful collapse. It was a good collapse in a sense. I don't know if OG knew or not that the monk and it was somebody else, I think the Mesmer, were coming back from their back door, and that's when they collapsed, so the monk could never get there in time. Yeah, I feel like YM are really out of ideas right now. Like they're merging and looking to 8v8. Surely it cannot be the good answer against Singast and the support Rit. They're going to catch a Mesmer out of range. Now I guess they just do lore damage for 30 seconds, maybe archers and retreat to be giga safe. So what did YM split? The solo rate means it's only... Never mind, there was still a Rit. Who's defending the other Rit? Oh, OG a bit under pressure, but they quickly kill the Derv. He's already DP. Yeah, Holy Sphere really cancels the ST quite hard. He's not using Holy Spear on the Rit though. Oh, what is this? OG losing the bodyguard? How is that possible? Where are the spirits? He's getting the plus 40 from the enemy Bloodsong, but I guess he could... Wouldn't hurt to put your own spirits, I guess. Oh, never mind, the Bloodsong is here. Surprisingly, it seems it's not enough to keep it alive. I doubt he can take the others NPCs that have self-heals. And in any ways, YM is just crumbling down at main. This is actually base res 15, but yeah, it's pretty much GG. So well played, OG, and I think YM basically they missed pushing flags sometimes when they were ahead. They didn't see the opportunity to swap this Holy Spear and the Dervish. I think that would have been a very good swap if they saw it. And yeah, so we move on. Team back in semifinals. I don't know if I should say back, but and HH playing the Paragon balance with the Censure and the two Paras. Team playing Censure Spike. I have to say that unexpected from team. I would have called double Mez Ranger once again. They're all fluxing themselves big time. It's good to see. Good, good. I don't know if team played this build during the 80s too much, so for sure this is pretty good for them, but unfortunately it's not the right map for it, in my humble opinion. Now the question is, what is HH? How is HH gonna play this game? They got the flag game going, and could be interesting to see what Angelic Bond. Okay, okay, big Prot Spirit. That's to be expected on the Censure. He's putting Prot Spirit on a lot of people, I think. It might not be enough. The Shadow Storm got drafted, so that's really important. See if he can Prot Spirit his entire team. He can prevent the spikes, but here we go. Wait, what the fuck did I just see? Okay, so team is scoring good kills. Xenaxan with the res. But I think I just saw... Oh my god, the game is glitched. I think I just saw a flash of my flesh. Power is yours and Angelic Bond, pretty huge. Ah, the game is glitch. We might need to... Yeah, I think we need to go on Asian District. Alright, so Angelic Bond is interesting choice. I wonder if HH new team was gonna play this. Maybe let's check Volcano. Is there any chance they knew this? Like, semi-finals now and always team. Team builds. Bro, they had never played the Censure Spike. How in the heavens does how does HH knows that Censure Spike is coming? Bro, this is wild. They never played it. PNH on prod. So actually, I guess they didn't know, but they they prepare for everything. Hexes, Spike. They have a lot of support covered with the Paragons, so Ranger double mez would have been easy to counter with the double para. Poof. Clean. Pooh. That one was... Wait, yes! What the fuck? Man, can somebody explain me? How the fuck does HH have flesh of my flesh? What is this? Oh my god, he got disintegrated. But they have a pack though, so... Oh my god, okay. Was that Shadowstorm? Not even, or... Team Team are impressing me right now. Like, they never played this build and they're suddenly playing it so good. One of the monkeys is flagging. But how in the heavens do they have flesh on my flesh though? Like, what the fuck is this? If they have flesh of my flesh, it's like they knew really hard that maybe they had maybe that team would play Censure Spike. Why else would you ever have flesh of my flesh? So yeah, big brain games. This guy's getting pre-Raft, pre-Prot Spirit. I'm gonna watch the Angelic Bond a bit. Okay, bro. Just as I said, bro, it's insane that HH has flesh of my flesh in this game. It's killing me. It's like I wonder if the game would have been completely different if they didn't have it. It's crazy. And yeah, this kinda confirms that Angelic Bond is just not enough to survive Censure Spike. But now HH is putting pressure. Angelic Bond is up. Oh, the great timing. Is he gonna make it? No, he's not. Team is boosting. This is a really great game so far, but I'm really surprised of the builds of HH. Oh, they just packed it. Yoko has taken at least 2 deaths now, so he has to be a bit DP. I feel like this is the deciding moment incoming. They either score more spikes or they wipe. Oh my god. Do they have a... They do have a Mesmer. Do they have Rupts team? Oh my god, bro, it's crazy right now. HH are gonna split, I think now. It's getting dangerous, I feel like, to keep aviating this. They came equipped. They have Crypt 6, Grapple, Speed Boost on pretty much all the character besides the Mez, I would say. So they can split this game with their current build. Team is forgetting a bit about the flag. They need to flag. Let me check one thing though. I need to check. Did they have any rubs? Team had no rubs in that game, which I think costed them a lot. No rubs means they cannot rub flesh of my flesh. So that's huge, really huge, in a bad way. Okay, I guess it's time to put the map on. Big damage. Bunty goes down after time. Now is team gonna have the... Bro, I'm honestly respect for team right now. But is team gonna have the organization and tactics to control the split of HH? That is what I'm wondering. But yeah, look at this. So they have two Monk Paras to try to run fast and catch people, and I guess this is where the map is gonna suck a bit for team's build. Now HH has a split going with 8 and Mesmer. I think he's empathy, so he can do a lot. Oh my god, it's a monk. The Smite Monk split, let's go. So who's gonna defend for team? It's 8 Monk. So it's... where is the snare dude? He's not that... he's not in the base. I'm assuming Dawn and Aegis both have a hex remove, so I don't think the water hexes would do too much. But let's see. So this is pretty funny because the Symbol of Wrath is actually being really useful for this match. For the NPCs, because otherwise for spikes it's useless. Smite Hex. So yeah, they do have at least 2 hex remove. Team is full collapsing, trying to catch somebody. Yoko is DP, remember that. He was quite DP'd. Let's have some context here. Team has a snare on their mez. And 1, 2, 3 snares on the Monk Ellie. So actually an extra snare. Okay, so they managed to catch something. They got the 8 Monk. Tree's got the flag. It's the solo flag on the other side. And one knight got killed in that adventure of HH. Rainy has PNH though, so maybe Rainy split. I don't know if he has sprint. Didn't show, I'm assuming he doesn't. Yeah, Tree's main team is the right thing, obviously, because he has the Crypt Sig, so he can eventually pin down somebody. It's a bit weird that it's Yali flagging, in my opinion, but what can we do? Okay, so main team is pushing for teams so that they cannot run the next flag, and now the Ellie, I mean the snares can go back and be there, but it took some time, and I think HH is gonna take another NPC here. Not even. Difference of DP is quite there. HH didn't run yet, but they're about to. Yeah, this guy cannot flag. He has to be there, I think. Punti trying to get some NPCs. Second Knight got killed. Where? Guess here or here? I don't know. Alright, so that's the second Knight going down. It seems like HH right now has found a way to get NPCs one by one and at the same time stop taking deaths and at the same time keep running flags. So yeah, team is gonna need to do a bit better on collapsing if they wanna preserve their advantage. How many censures is that? I guess it's still 3 censures. Ooh, team is taking a 4v4. This is a real monk, I think. So they have 3 censures on each side. Maybe push front side now. An HH. Yeah, I think they should push front side. Don't care about the merge. The merge is only gonna help teams build. That's a good move here from HH in my opinion. I think they. Oh, never mind. They have Paragon, so they don't need to commit too deeply to the pit. They can attack from far away, and they get one archer. Big. The prot monk is running the flag, bro. Amazing. Team is going to collapse. The problem is there was no... The Monk Ellie wasn't there. So he couldn't like snare people. Team are getting a bit out macroed right now. To the point where they say, fuck it. We're tired, guys. It's the end of the tournament. Let's just go all in. We just defend on 8 against 4 people. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, I don't know. They might kill the Lord here. Nah, HH is playing extremely safe. They take 0 risk. They pull out, but HH is winning big time despite the big DP and the fact they're not boosting either. Their pit is still untouched. It kinda tells you one thing though, is HH in a certain way they could have played this way from the beginning and not face HV8 the censure, and they would be doing all of this without any DP. So I don't know, cool semi-final I would say. Team for running a build nobody, at least I didn't expect them to play this build on this map for sure. And GG to HH for taking the HV8 and creating some entertainment. This guy has a snare, so could the answer be right now for team to put an extra character with another snare on the split to have a better chance of catching people? And now HH is fighting this. Wait, was that the... is that the anti-adrenaline? Oh yeah, it is soothing. It is soothing. Yeah, but now the 4-4s fight are not in team's favor on both sides, I feel like. Oh, Yoko died. He's the most DP'd of them all, I think, so if there was one character that could get spiked with only 3 censure, it was definitely him. And also something died at main team, I think. Oh, Aegis is snared for a bit, but here comes the Prot Spirit. And the spike was Prot Spirited. Prosperity being very, very useful right now. And Tris is just free going. Oh, never mind. There's an 8 defending. Wait. He didn't base? Yokoi 60'd. Bruh. I mean, doesn't matter. Bunty can rest him at the correct moment. At this point, team is really going all in. Like, what else can they do? They have a guy dead after time. 60. It's now or never, I guess. They must have still some rest sigs. Yeah, there's at least one. Oh, that was the only rest sig? Here comes the big pact. Yoko 60 though, that's funny. I'm not sure about this flag. This guy is alone against 3 damage. But it's only physicals, but yeah. I don't think he can keep the Lord alive. Takes the coward, is getting spiked by the paras. He cannot keep everything alive, no way. And GG. Very, very entertaining semi-final, honestly. Congrats to both teams for the show. Really didn't expect team to play Censure Spike on Uncharted. I wonder if they played it because it was Fist on the other side. Probably any other guild they would have believed they could beat them with just balance. But what was that flesh of my flesh on Miru? Like, what the hell? That was crazy, bro. I almost feel like it was a bit the Fist aura where they know that teams are not gonna dare to fight them even on balance, and they go from there. And so they start thinking, okay, they can maybe play Spike, because why else would you have flesh of my flesh? That's crazy. And so the last game, the final that has already been seen but by everybody. Nomads, big AG8 map. As you can see, uh, there is no during months and years. I had always had the thought that well, yeah, you can't play Blockway because Balance has a coward with jump. Spiritway has a jump on the coward or Earthshaker. But right now Fizz has no jumps. So could have been could have this been the time to pull out the secret Blockway. Anyways, OG going with one scene, quad eddies, maybe one of each element. I think that's what it is. They have the ST, they have the soothing, so oh, the big Firestorm on this shit. Man, Firestorm has no AoE, it's terrible. Two spirits are still up. So OG has the theoretical good counter, but with the build they have and against 4 spears, I don't think the soothing is enough. If Fist had melees, maybe it would have been different. Because I'm assuming these Ellies are very defensive. Oh, they have Swirling Aura though. But yeah, they have Word of Stability, they have Stone Sheath, I think. Ghost. And yeah, Mirror of Ice. The thing is just these guys can spread out, and the build of OG, even though it's very defensive, just doesn't have the defense against 4 Spear Warriors. But if it had been 2 melees, it could have been very different. Because the melees, they could get snare, they could bowl on the Word of Stability. So yeah, and the spears, I guess they don't care too much about the ST rate thing. And yeah, at this point, honestly, it's I think it's over at this point, because you expected the team build to beat Spirit Way, obviously, expecting 2 melees. You don't face the melees, you're fucked, you're facing 4 warrior paragons. I wonder if there would have been something better than Firestorm though to kill the spirits, if that was the intention behind it. Oh wait. Wait. Does Double Dragon put Burning with Firestorm on spirits? If that's the case, I guess it's pretty good combo. Because then you have a lot of damage on stationary things and you burn them on top of that. But yeah, let me find that quote. So much death. What can men do against such reckless haste? So there goes the finals. Spirit Way wins. I'm gonna check the Tolcano just to have a look at the actual bills. Yeah, I guess Double Dragon should put Burning on a spirit with Firestorm. I want to check that. Oh, I'm curious. Now I am curious. There we go. Now everybody will know. Otherwise, what else do they had? Yeah, they had the Earth blocking skill, Word of Stability. They had a Monk skill maybe that they didn't use. Probably something against hexes in case there were hexes. Maybe it was Conver Hex on that Earthly. And the Air Ellie didn't use one skill. Maybe a Resig. Who knows? Who knows? So, okay, let's see. Let's see this technology. I do this. He's gonna put his spirit. Shelter. He burns. Yeah, so it works. It actually burns if you have the double dragon up. So yeah, it's not stupid honestly. You have a spirit, he burns and takes damage for a long time. So I was gonna say there were maybe better options to kill spirits, such as this one, I guess, but this one is a lot of attune, yeah, exhaustion. Or this one. This one is probably the best, but long cooldown. But anyways, yeah, I guess Searing Heat or Firestorm with Double Dragon is a good combo. Close one. Yes. Alright, well, thank you for watching, guys. I hope this will help the ones that needed it. See ya! That was the review of the July MET.